We sippin' slow, post some more. Yeah, we just sippin' slow. Lean.
Hey y'all, thank you so much for sipping it slow. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming through here. My old crew, I love you. I am doing reaction videos today, so let's get it started.
Brothers, you should consider therapy and counseling. Let me tell you why. First of all, your lady has been telling you, you need counseling, you need therapy. And she's right. Because what you need to understand is most adult men are dealing with some type of unresolved childhood trauma. And that unresolved childhood trauma is showing up in your relationship with your lady.
Hear him again, okay? Like, you gonna have to listen.
Okay, so what would y'all say that makes relationships the best?
Open communication and boundaries.
Boundary. Ooh, I like that, girl. That's gonna make my channel blow up, girl.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. What you think, Troy?
So I think knowing that you cannot hold back, being able to talk to them as if you would talk to yourself.
That's right. That means you got trust, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Trust. You shouldn't be fearing.
Being comfortable enough to express yourself whenever you need.
And what did you do when you first met her? You always took her with you, right?
Oh
Everywhere.
yeah, I took her around all the guys.
And what did your guys say?
Cause I ain't like the way I just said that. I ain't take her. I took her with me to hang with my friends because she was the only friend that was putting money on anything. So, you know, I'm like, why I need them
that was
when I gotta
contributing,
yeah,
okay, not
right.
just putting money on it, but
I'm like, well, why do I want to hang out with y'all when I can just go hang out with her? We gonna go half on whatever we do. And we're gonna have way more fun than I would with the guys because y'all ain't spending no money.
And now, how long have y'all been together now?
10 years.
Ladies, stop fucking with these friendly ass men. I don't know which is worse, a cheater or a too friendly ass bruh, because that'll with your mind. This man always texting somebody. Who you texting? Oh, it's just a friend. What friend? First of all, ground rule. When we first start dating and before we get serious, I need to audit your friends. Let's put on paper who all your female friends is and who are my male friends is. That's what you need to do with these men. You need to make it like an affidavit. You need to have a witness sign that motherfucker. I need to verify these said friends and hopefully meet these said friends, okay? And from this period, no new friends. We got acquaintances, we got co-workers, we got associates. But I'm getting sick of every time I catch you doing something semi-inappropriate, you say, that's just my friend. We need to open up that paper. And I didn't see Keisha's name. Ain't it convenient that this person keep conjuring up new friends that they been knew before you? This is weird to me. This is weird to me. Ladies, save yourself the heartache. Stop dating these overly friendly. It'll give you the same feeling as flirting, as cheating, because this man don't have boundaries when it comes to how friendly that man should be.
How come y'all can't understand this? So why he keeps cheating on his wife with multiple women? Why does somebody cheat on their diet? Is it because the diet is bad? You know what I'm saying? Why does somebody cheat from their physical health? Is it because the health is bad? Why does somebody cheat on? It's because the people have no discipline. It's not about, listen, if you commit and you can't keep your commitment, the problem is not what you are committed to, but the committer himself or herself. Is why do you all like blaming you all self? Why do you all think that it's because of you that men do something? Y'all don't flatter yourself. And I ain't talking about just the ones who are being cheated on or the ones who are being cheated with. Don't flatter yourself. I think you all think that you are, listen, it's the same reason why a man keep gambling his rent money when he married. Why a man or a woman keeps drinking alcohol even though it's disrupting their life. Why? It's because the man or the woman who's doing it has problems. It's not because his wife is no good. It's not because his side chicks are better. It's because the man is searching for something that you cannot fulfill. And let me give you all something else that to think about. You cannot complete a man, and a man can't complete a woman. It's impossible. It's shit that we are lacking that we don't want to deal with when it comes to self-control and self-discipline. And somebody with no self-control or self-discipline will ruin their opportunities. They will F up success. They will F up relationships. They will F up their health, their bodies, their way of thinking. It's not because of what they are. It's because they lack self-control and discipline. They will F up their sexual experiences or their sexuality. Listen, y'all don't see it yet. Notice yet.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all something that just hit me on a coaching call. And I hate to break this to you. Every man who watches POR, unfortunately, whether you knew it or not, you are in the man. Because it just hit me. I say, why don't I watch that? And it hit me and say, I'm not comfortable looking at another man thing all day, every day. You cannot be watching that and not say that you don't want you no man. You want your man.
A man that can't be faithful to one woman, and I ain't talking about won't be faithful, I'm talking about can't be faithful to one woman. I'm under the impression that a man that can't be faithful to one woman, he can't be faithful because he don't want a woman. He want butt, man's butt. He don't want cream on his teeth. She loves you so much, she knew you was fucking off and she still was faithful to you. You had 2, 3 other and they weren't enough? Oh yeah, yeah, we know what you want and it ain't no woman.
Okay, y'all, there you have it. We have a person that says that every man needs counseling. Then we have a couple that says that we need to practice more about boundaries and making sure that we set them for our men and our women and respect. And you should be able to talk to your man or your woman about anything, okay? And then we have a man talking about how these men are so friendly. That also has something to do with the boundaries. You have to have boundaries, and you can't have no overly friendly man or woman because people overstep when they see too friendliness. The opposite sex is always going to intervene or do something to overstep if that woman or that man is too friendly. Also, they talked about discipline. You know, you cannot control a man or woman if he doesn't have any self-control or no discipline. So you have it here. And then we have Tony Gaskins. I listen to him all the time. He's talking about how if you're watching too much PORN, that you may be GA, you know what? Because you know the algorithm messes up people who speak on stuff like that. You know that. And it might be true because if you can watch a man's thing every day, all day, then something might be wrong with that. And maybe you getting that, you know, that charge from that, seeing that man instead of seeing that woman and don't even realize that you're doing this. So we got to be aware as men. And we also had a guy on there talking about if you can't be faithful to one woman, that means you want mud. That means that you don't want no woman. You want a man. And that's why you see men so attached to other men because they watching they things all day. They always looking at them and they just love men. There's some men that just boy men. They just want to be around men. And they, as much as they like women, if they boys come around, they're going to be more about they boys than they women because they watching men all day. That's something to think about, huh? Is this why this world is how it is? Y'all let me know. I'm dropping some new content right now because I'm almost monetized. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And make sure you're sipping it slow. All right.
stop. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop. D-Mark got that heat.